What's up, guys? Backwards Barber here. So, after 1 week being in the shop, how's it going? I'm getting done my second week. So let's see. I'll tell you the differences. Number one, I was in a small shop. My last shop was 500 square feet. One chair was good, two chairs was tight, but it is what it is. So let's start with my last shop. I was very restricted on how many people I can cut. I was restricted on parking. I was restricted on growing. So I was pretty much had a hand around me saying you can only grow this big. I was in an area with no walking, no traffic, but I mean, I still cut 50 heads, 40 to 50 heads a week, sometimes 60, 70. So it had its busy times. Busy times. Remember that. The other place I was told, can't smoke cigars, you can't park this way, you can't do this, you can't do that, can't. All right, but the rent was cheaper because that's the price they offer. It's the price I took. I didn't negotiate it. That's just the price. It was just a cheaper price. But I was in a very a lower income area. And I say lower income area because not the people don't have more money, the people don't appreciate money the same, I guess. Keep that in mind too. Well, we'll touch on that. So, like, I'd get some older gentlemen come in, they'd be like, how much for a haircut? 25. $25? Man, that's too much money. My location here, how much for a haircut? 30. Not a problem. Here's a $10 tip. Here's 40. So that's where I get that some people, I don't know if it's lower income or they were cheap. I don't know. But that's the difference between here and there. Anyway, this place here, I was really scared going into it, man, because it's like, I'm just gonna give you numbers. So I was paying about $800 a month in my last place. 500 square feet, no parking, no walking, no walk up traffic, very restricted, too many rules, couldn't do nothing. And I was paying 800. Over here in this place, I'm paying 2150. Okay? And do whatever I want, smoke a cigar right now in my truck. Who's gonna say anything? Nobody. No one's gonna cry about it. I got all the parking in the world, all the walk up traffic. I could have 6 or 7 barbers in there and still have room to friggin' breakdance if you want. I got a giant waiting room. It's just so going triple the price, almost triple the price. If you had to ask me, I was scared. I really was scared. But me working by myself, I can probably cover the bills in 1 week. So working by myself, I could probably cover the bills in a week, and then the other 3 weeks are to put away and save. Now, if I had more barbers in here, that would cover the rent. Pretty much. If I had 3 more barbers, that would cover the rent. So it's going well here. I got a lot of clients, and I'll be honest, a lot of my clients that I had, they didn't follow me here. I guess because the 10-minute drive and $5 is too much for them. But I mean, maybe they're just been busy. I don't know. I really can't, because a lot of them still come here, but like I'd say maybe 25% of them have come back up here. And when you think about it, from where I was at, the next closest barbershop, a haircut is just a haircut's probably 40 to 50 bucks. I'm charging 30 now up here, which I'm still cheap up here where I'm at. So I don't know. Maybe they've just been busy with the holiday season. I'm not really seeing them. I don't know why a lot of them have not come up this way. Because from where that location is at, it is the closest Walmart. So most of them customers come to this Walmart. I guess it's just the holiday season and it's getting, people are just doing their thing. So I'm not going to speculate on that until I get through, till after maybe till February. I don't know who's who in the zoo, who followed me, who are my real loyal customers. Okay? Up here, people are a different breed up here. And it's only 10 minutes away, man. So, I have great customers in Ridge Manor. I love all my customers. They're like family to me. Okay? But I had a select few that if I had to compare it up here, it's a different breed. Up here, I'm charging $30 for a haircut. And people have told me, wow, that's cheap. I was charging $25 in Ridge Manor, and some people were saying, that's too much. I don't get how 10 minutes changes the demographics. This is a strip mall. It is a bigger area, and I've learned that Bushel just has more money in this town. It's not it's just like what I'm noticing, that I probably could have come in here and charged 40 bucks for a cut and still got it. But I'm not. I left myself, see, I always leave myself with room to raise the prices. So when I was down there, I charged 25 and I had that room to go to 30. When I'm up here, I'm at 30. I got that room to go to 35, 40 if I needed to. So I always start off in an area where I have room to move. You can't come in a place high with your prices. You just can't. If you come in high with your prices and you're as high as everyone else, they're going to keep going to everyone else. Now, if you're $5 cheaper, they might say, hey, let me try this guy. But most of the time, people look at your pictures and say, well, I've seen his pictures. The other guys aren't busy. There's a lot of good shops out here. A couple of good shops. And people will say, I've seen his pictures. The other guys are busy. Let me try to get a cut from him. And once you get that guy in your chair, hook him. Now it's your client. And, you know, I don't care if my clients jump back and forth. Say if I'm booked and they go to the barbershop down the road, we're all cool. It's all good. You know, the other shops where I'm cool with all the people, the other owners of the shops. I mean, I know one of them personally, the other one I talk to on Facebook here and there, but and we're all like, we're cool. It's like, you got to go here. You can't make it. Go over by him. Whatever. We just trying to cut hair. In this town, there's really no competition. There's a little bit of hate, but there's hate everywhere. But we're all like, you know, whatever, man. I'm booked. You cut them. I'll cut them. Who cares? We're all here to make money. Okay. And there's a lot of it here. But, you know, I'm finishing up my second week here. And so on my busiest week I've ever had in my last shop, that's normal here. So my busiest week, I'm going to throw a random number, okay? This is not an actual number, so don't go by this. Say if I made, I'm going to throw a low number because I don't like nobody knowing what I make. Say if I made $100 on my busiest week. That's a low number. I'm throwing a random number. I'm just giving a baseline number. Over here, that's normal. That's just normal. So I've been making here on a regular basis what I made on my busiest week. And I think there was only 1 week when I was that busy. And that was when I was getting booth rent. I make that here with no booth rent on a regular week. So if I were to ever tell somebody, if they're ever scared about going into a bigger place, do it. If you got the money, don't finance nothing. Do it when you have the money up front. When you have all your chairs, when you have the money for first class, you have the money for your signs. This place right here cost me $20,000 to move into, okay? When you have all that money for your chairs, I'm talking about, don't put nothing on a credit card. Don't even put a Snickers bar on a credit card. When you have all the money cash, move to a bigger place. Because by that time, you'll have so much clientele that they're going to follow you anyway. Because, see, I had a good transition because I'm only 10 minutes from my last shop. So I get the trickles of my other customers plus the amount of new customers. So it's going really well here. I'm going to say that it's going really well. I don't regret doing it. Sorry, I'm tired early. I would like to get at least 2 more barbers. I'd like to get 5 barbers. If I can get 2 more barbers, that'd be great. It's going really well here. Now, here's the downfall. You got pluses and negatives. My back hurts. I'm standing up all day. I'm cutting from 9 in the morning to 5 at night. Last night, I cut till 7 o'clock at night. Now, I'd like to have more barbers and stay open later. Because if I have more barbers, I could take more breaks and I can stay open later, like 7, 8 o'clock. Because that's when everybody gets out of work. If you're open till 7, 8 o'clock, you're going to make a ton of money. Everyone's coming out of work by 6. I close at 5. So I lose 50% of my potential by closing at 5 o'clock. Okay? And there are some people who take a day off just to get a cut from me. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. Other barbershops, got customers who do that. I don't know. I don't know if it's normal or not. But it's going really well. You know, got my own parking back here. I don't have nobody bugging me, open the door, pulling up next to me. Because I used to park in front of my old shop. They pull right next to me and sit there. Hey, man, listen, I'm trying to smoke my cigar and have my breakfast. I'm not trying to talk. We could talk at 9 o'clock. Over here, I'm in the back of my building. No one pulls up. No one bothers me. I come in the back door. I don't have no one bugging me, looking at me. Hey man, could you cut me? I know it's 8:30. No. I do 8 o'clock appointments. People pay double. Is what it is. If you're gonna make me stop smoking my cigar, you're gonna pay for it. That's it. I've been doing this a long time, man. So it's like, not the shop thing. So in Jersey, I was at a shop. I had a shop in Jersey I was at. I was pretty much running that thing, man. And that was like there. Then when I moved here, I worked at a shop. So the shop in Jersey was cutting pretty much all Spanish people and some blacks, but all Spanish people, Dominicans and Puerto Ricans all day. Then when I moved here, I worked in a shop and I was cutting only black people. It was just an area by Clearwater, by Gulf Bay, it was only black people. And then, at home, in my house, I was cutting only white people because, nothing to do against race or nothing. All my brother's friends, they're all white kids from school, so I was cutting a lot of them. A couple of Spanish people too. But here, my last shop was a mix. It was a good mix because I've cut in black shops, Puerto Rican shops. I've cut in all white places. So over here, my last shop was a good mix. I had everything. You'd get a Jewish guy, a black guy, a Mexican, a Puerto Rican, and an Asian, all within like a couple of hours. So you got everything. Over here too, I get everything. The old men, the Asians, the Mexicans, the Spanish, everything. So that was a good transition for me. Being over there, then it was just a good transition to this new shop. Well, I would like to get some new barbers in here. And this shop here, man, Walmart is right there. I could see Walmart from here. You could walk it. I walk in Walmart and see fucked up cuts all day long. And then people are paying $50 for those fucked up cuts. Excuse my language. If I wanted to, I could walk in there and hand out cards and I could have this place slammed. I can't right now. I could only cut, me personally, man, 15 to 18 heads a day is the most I want to cut. I can cut 20, but my back is killing me by the end of the day. But when I go look at how much I made, I'm sitting there smiling, but I'm in pain. So it's going well. That's the update for the shop. Everything is going really, really well. And I'm hoping to make this the biggest shop in Bushnell. Once I get some barbers who are game to cut, it's on. So if you're in the Dade City, Zephyr Hills, Brooksville, even Floral City area or Bushnell area, and you want to work in a busy shop, this has potential. You're going to have to get your grind on and get your clients. I've been getting my grind on to get my clients. You're going to have to do it. But that's the update. It's going really well. I really like it here. The move was really well. I'm not restricted. I don't have no landowner on my ass telling me this, telling me that, being nosy, poking their head in all the time, wanting to know what's going on and being nosy and blah, 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 all that crap. And I don't have that here. The owner lives in West Palm or somewhere in South Florida. This is a commercial building, dude. This is not like the owner's like every morning, hi, how are you doing? What are you doing in there? Oh, you can't do it. The small shops are cool if all you want to do is make a little bit of money. If you want to work in small shops and you're okay making $500 to $700 a week, that's cool. But if you want to make big money and actually one day buy a house or do something big, you need to get into a bigger commercial shop. So I'm telling you now, if I had to tell you guys, don't be scared. Just do it. Location is the key though. Don't go in a strip mall that's on a highway. Then you got to put your money into advertising because no one's just going to stop. But you want to be somewhere there's tons of walk traffic. You don't want to be in a dead mall area. There's tons of dead malls I see. Dead strip malls where there's nothing there. No one's walking by. You got a doctor's office and a vet and that's it there, and just no walking traffic. The keys to having a good shop is to be near one of four things: Chinese restaurant, liquor store, laundromat, or salon. You want one of those in your strip mall. That's going to bring constant traffic. In my shop, we have Dollar General, nail salon, vape store. Then we have My Place. Then we have Verizon. Then we have T-Mobile. Then we have a diner. Then we have a Chinese restaurant. Then we have an Anytime Fitness. Then we have a Walmart next to that. We have Popeye's Chicken, Starbucks, McDonald's, Burger King. Then we have Circle K gas station. They're putting a racetrack across the road. AutoZone. It's just everything. Good location. So keep those things in mind when you're going to do that location, because just because you jump into a big location don't mean you're in a good location. Remember that. That's it for this video. That's the update. Thanks for watching. I'll put more videos up. I just haven't got set up to record in there. It's been so busy. I don't have time for myself. I don't have time to even eat lunch sometimes. But once again, thanks for watching. That's the update. Out.